So each day I want to give a tip, and today's tip is related to storytelling. I want to encourage you as you start moving forward from this point forward. If you haven't been doing this, begin to become a storyteller. If you're in my trainings, you're a salesperson. You're either a business owner, a business developer, a caption manager, or somebody in a related position to that. Maybe you're helping people do that. But storytelling is really, really important because there's this line in sales, we say features tell, stories sell. And you want to get good at telling stories. You don't have to be a fantastic storyteller as much as you just have to take the time to put a story down in a framework that you might remember later. And when I say stories, I mean related to your company's past performance, what you can do for the customer. A good way of explaining that to them is through stories. And so let me give you a tip on a framework that I use myself over and over again when I do stories. When I talk with customers in our workshops, I'm always lining their experience or tying their experience into stories. And so the framework that I would recommend that you use is problem, solution, and transformation, right? And so problem, solution might be approach, and then transformation. So let me walk through that really quick. A problem statement is just saying, let's look at a contract I had with Department of Homeland Security, DHS. When I came in, the customer had a challenge running enterprise architecture through all of its subordinate agencies. So you have DHS headquarters and all these different agencies like FEMA and Secret Service, et cetera. And each one of them had their own chief architects and they couldn't get them together. So the problem was the chief architects weren't really working well together. So that's the problem. Our approach was not an enterprise architecture approach. Our approach was to use SharePoint to improve communication, collaboration, and consistency among these folks. And I can go in and talk more about that activity in the story. But so there's a problem, there's the solution or the approach that we took. And the transformation is what happened afterwards. You want to be able to say what happened. And so by implementing this new approach to communication, all of the subordinate level chief architects no longer felt subordinate to headquarters. They felt equal to headquarters. Headquarters chief architect might be first among equals, but now it seemed like everybody was on the same authority level. And these people felt appreciated. Because they felt appreciated, they contributed more to the overall DHS enterprise architecture goals that they were trying to achieve together. So they worked together much better. And that's an example of a problem, a solution, or approach, and then the transformation. I encourage you to think about your experience in that way. How can you tell stories about your experience that other people can understand?